Hello everyone. Today's article has been taken from the Hindu newspaper dated 5th of May 2020. The article's title is App for One Season. Now the app that is being mentioned here is none other than the Arogya Setu app. Arogya Setu app is a contact tracing app launched by the Government of India to track COVID-19 positive patients registered on the government's network. So it has been said that this app should be used for only one season, and the season of the flu that is currently ongoing, and then it should be done with. So let's read and find what more is written about this app. App for one season. Arogya Setu has sparked concerns. It cannot be made mandatory without legal backing. अब मैंडेटरी समझने के लिए आपको दो और वर्ड समझने होंगे, नेसेसरी एंड कंपलसरी. नेसेसरी वो होता है जो बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, ठीक है. कंपलसरी वो होता है जो करना ज़रूरी से भी थोड़ा और ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है. इट इज़ वेरी एसेंशियल दैट यू डू इट, ठीक है. बट मैंडेटरी तब होता है जब वो कहीं लिखा हुआ हो और आपके पास कोई ऑप्शन ही ना हो उसको ना करने का, ठीक है. दिस वर्ड कम्स फ्रॉम मैंडेट. मैंडेट मीन्स अ रिटन सेट ऑफ रूल्स or guidelines. If it is written somewhere in any legal book or any constitution or any act or any law, it is mandatory. So there is no option of not doing it. So these are the difference in degree of essentialness or essentiality of anything that needs to be done. So necessary, उसके ऊपर compulsory और सबसे ऊपर mandatory, ठीक है. So it cannot be made mandatory without legal backing. There is without any legal support, without any legal act or document, without any proper law, this Arogya Setu app cannot be made mandatory to be installed and used by everyone. The centre's national directive for the mandatory use of its contact tracing app Arogya Setu as part of its COVID-19 combat measures falls short of established legal standards for the protection of privacy. ठीक है, बात हो रही है प्राइवेसी की, राइट टू प्राइवेसी की और प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ प्राइवेसी की. सेंटर्स का जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का जो नेशनल डायरेक्टिव था, डायरेक्टिव इज एन ऑफिशियल ऑर्डर गिवन बाय एनी गवर्नमेंट और एनी एजेंसी और एनी अथॉरिटी. So the centre's national directive for the mandatory use of its contact tracing app Arogya Setu as part of its COVID-19 combat measures. Combat मतलब लड़ाई होती है, तो COVID-19 से लड़ने के लिए जो भी measures आप ले रहे हैं, these are all collectively called COVID-19 combat measures, of which Arogya Setu is one part. So this Arogya Setu or the directive of making this a mandatory thing to be done falls short of established legal standards for the protection of privacy. इस देश में प्राइवेसी के प्रोटेक्शन के लिए जो कुछ भी लीगल स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं उसको ये मैच नहीं करता, उसको ये मीट नहीं करता. क्या नहीं मीट करता? दिस डायरेक्टिव बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. द फर्स्ट रिक्वायरमेंट लेड डाउन बाय द सुप्रीम कोर्ट इन केएस पुट्टास्वामी, namely a law authorizing the involuntary use of such an app, has not been fulfilled. ठीक है, केएस पुट्टास्वामी केस के बारे में थोड़ा जान लें तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा. On 24th August 2017, a 9-judge bench of the Supreme Court in Justice K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India passed a historic judgment affirming the constitutional right to privacy. ठीक है, आपको लग रहा होगा कि अब how can a judge file a case against the Union of India or the government? So he was 91 years old, retired, when he filed this case in the Supreme Court, and this was regarding the use of Aadhaar data. So in that case, the Supreme Court, which comprised of a 9-judge bench, passed a judgment that affirmed the constitutional right to privacy. So by this, through this case, right to privacy was given a constitutional value. It declared privacy to be an integral component of Part 3 of the Constitution of India, which lays down our fundamental rights. Part 3 में fundamental rights mention किए हुए हैं. So ranging from rights relating to equality like Articles 14 to 18, right, freedom of speech and expression, Article 19(1)(a), freedom of movement, Article 19(1)(d), protection of life and personal liberty, Article 21, and others. These fundamental rights cannot be given or taken away by law, and all laws and executive actions must abide by them. ठीक है? The Supreme Court has, however, clarified that like most other fundamental rights, right to privacy is not an absolute right. ऐसा नहीं है कि इस राइट को डाइल्यूट नहीं किया जा सकता. देयर आर स्पेशल सर्कमस्टांसेस, देयर विल बी इमरजेंसीज वेयर यू विल नीड टू ओवरराइड राइट टू प्राइवेसी. Subject to the satisfaction of certain tests and benchmarks, a person's privacy interests can be overridden by competing state and individual interests. ठीक है. This information was found on www.ssoar.info. You can go to this website and find even more details about this case. I will also leave a link in the description box. So this was the case, Puttaswamy case. And the first requirement of this case, of the judgment of this case, was that there should be a law to authorize such activity that overrides right to privacy. And that law is missing. That law, the presence of such law to back the mandatory implementation of Arogya Setu app has not been fulfilled. The government, and since that has not been fulfilled, the government has no power to make the app's use compulsory without legislative authorization. There is no legislative guidance for the app's purpose, functioning, and the nature of the use of the sensitive personal data it collects. ठीक है. कोई legislative guidance, कोई act, कोई law नहीं है which will guide what the app is being used for, how it is functioning, and the nature of the use of the sensitive personal data it collects. The data that is being collected by the Arogya Setu app, how it is being used, who is using it, what purpose will it serve, all these things have not been laid out in any act or any law, and hence the government does not have any legal backing to support or to make it mandatory for the use of Arogya Setu app. Going by the directive issued by the Disaster Management Act, all people residing in containment zones, all government and public sector staff, and all employees, both public and private, who are allowed to work during the lockdown will have to download the app, which also cautions against not keeping the phone's location and Bluetooth on. तो उस डायरेक्टिव में लिखा हुआ क्या था कि every person residing in the containment zone. ठीक है. Containment zone is the zone, 3 kilometer radius zone where any cluster of COVID-19 positive cases has been found. ठीक है. इसके 5 किलोमीटर और बाहर जाते हैं तो बफर जोन भी होता है. सो कंटेनमेंट जोन में जितने लोग रह रहे हैं वो all government and public sector staff, all employees, both public and private, and all those people who are working during the lockdown, they'll have to download this app and use it. Also, they'll have to keep the phone's location and Bluetooth always on. This was clearly mentioned in this directive by the NDMA, or National Disaster Management Act. Lawyers and activists have raised concerns not only over privacy, they also fear that assessments made on the basis of information collected may be used to restrict public movement and access. Because all these things were given in the directive, this has got the lawyers and activists concerned कि अब तो सिर्फ प्राइवेसी की बात ही नहीं हो रही है. Whatever data is being collected by this app can be used to restrict public movement altogether and also restrict their access to facilities. ठीक है. Access is reach, पहुँच. Assessment is evaluation. So that data can be evaluated, can be weighed against parameters, and then can be used to restrict public movement and access. That is what is the chief concern of these lawyers and activists. The absence of a sunset clause or a rule limiting the purpose of which the data can be used, or spelling out the entities authorized to use them, are all valid concerns. और क्या क्या concerns हैं? There is no sunset clause. Sunset clause कोई भी ऐसा clause होता है किसी भी legal format में which fixes a time duration for which that act or that law or whatever is being discussed will be applicable or will be functioning. ठीक है. It fixes a time period कि भाई इतने समय के बाद या at such point of time in the future this law will not be applicable or this clause will not be applicable. So there is no such sunset clause in this directive कि हाँ जब तक लॉकडाउन है तब तक इसको यूज़ करें या फिर till a particular date you have to use it. Such sunset clause does not exist in this directive. Also, the rule limiting the purpose for which the data can be used is not there. ठीक है, there is no rule that will limit the purpose for which the data can be used, or there is no such spelling out of entities, not clearly stating or explaining that entities, all those government departments or agencies which are authorized to use this data. So these three, along with the fear that privacy is being hampered and that the data collected will be used to restrict public movement and access, all these things are the collective concerns of the lawyers and activists against this Arogya Setu app. Some, like Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, fear it could become a surveillance tool. निगरानी रखने के लिए एक tool की तरह काम करेगा. That is surveillance tool. However, Arogya Setu seems to be quite popular. Downloads have crossed 75 million. And what the government has going for itself is that many countries are implementing mobile app used for contact tracing. Has going for itself या फिर has going का मतलब होता है कि convince someone or oneself for something. ठीक है, तो what the government and why the government is convinced about the use or implementation of this Arogya Setu app is that many other countries are implementing similar mobile apps for contact tracing. More and more governments are introducing applications for automated location services to trace the contacts of those infected. ठीक है, with time, as the intensity and the spread of this virus is increasing, more and more governments are introducing similar applications in their respective countries for automatic location detection of such contacts. India should abide by best practices elsewhere. These are all the reasoning why the government is. These are all the reasoning that the government is using for implementation of this app. That India should abide by best practices elsewhere. Abide by का मतलब होता है follow rules. So India should follow the best practices that are taking place elsewhere also. The EU has laid down guidelines to the effect that such app use should be voluntary. अब EU का कहना है, यूरोपियन यूनियन का कहना है कि ठीक है ऐप चलाओ, सारे नेशंस में चलाओ, बट दैट शुड बी वॉलंटरी, दैट शुड बी बाय योर चॉइस एंड नॉट डायरेक्टली और बाय द फोर्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. ठीक है, इट शुड बी द चॉइस ऑफ द पर्सन whether infected or not to use such an app. That it should preserve user privacy and should not be used after it becomes no longer necessary. So EU में there is a sunset clause that after it becomes unnecessary, after all these things finish, after the virus has been controlled and this pandemic gets over, there is no longer necessity of using such apps after that. So EU has made it very clear that it is voluntary whether you want to use that app or not. Even if you use it, your data will be private and it cannot be used for any other thing, and it cannot be used for, and that app should not be used for time beyond which it deems to be necessary. Similarly, Israel's Supreme Court recently struck down or cancelled emergency powers given to the country's intelligence agency. Israel में Supreme Court, Israel का intelligence agency, अलग अलग चीज़ें हैं. Intelligence agency के पास कुछ emergency powers थे जिसको Supreme Court of Israel ने cancel कर दिया. What were these emergency powers? To trace the phone location of COVID-19 patients without enabling legislation. इन्होंने कहा कि भाई law लेकर आओ, उसके बाद तुमको जिसको track करना करो. So even Israel has made it very clear that it is not going to allow any agency or any government department to dilute the right to privacy. Australia's tracking app has sparked privacy concerns, but the government has released a privacy impact assessment. Australia में भी एक similar ऐसा privacy concern हुआ, तो government ने privacy impact assessment release किया. Now what would privacy impact assessment mean? आपने जो ऐप रिलीज़ किया है उसकी वजह से प्राइवेसी किस हद तक डाइल्यूट हो रही है और नहीं हो रही है, हाउ विल दैट डेटा बी यूज एंड ऑल सच डिटेल्स वर क्लियरली स्पेल्ड आउट बाय द गवर्नमेंट टू द पब्लिक, एंड दे रियलाइज दैट द ऐप दे आर यूजिंग विल नॉट बी मिसयूज्ड इन एनी वे. So that is how you controlled and dealt with all those concerns. While the intention behind the app's introduction may be good, as it is a given that the government is keen on doing everything possible to keep a watch on the spread of the virus so that the lockdown as well as relaxations given to zones based on color coding are effective, it would be well advised to heed privacy concerns raised by the opposition. LA fears that it may become a permanent mass surveillance instrument and ensure that there is sufficient anonymizing of data and its limited access. ठीक है, लिखा हुआ है Well, the intentions behind the app's introduction may be good. आपने जिस इंटेंशन के साथ इसको इंट्रोड्यूस किया, जिसको लागू किया, मे बी गुड. यू वांट टू ट्रेस पेशेंट्स एंड कंटेन द स्प्रेड ऑफ द वायरस. ठीक है, that is clearly visible. The government is keen on doing everything possible to keep a watch on the spread of the virus, so that the lockdown as well as the relaxations given in the zones based on color coding like red, orange and green are effective. So this is basically management of public and the health resources that you have. That is fine, but it would be well advised to heed privacy concerns. जो कुछ भी concerns privacy को लेकर जगह हैं उनको रिस्पॉन्ड करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. रेज्ड बाय द ऑपोजिशन, एलआई फियर्स दैट इट मे बिकम अ परमानेंट मास सर्वेलेंस इंस्ट्रूमेंट. इन चिंताओं को, इस डर को हटाएं लोगों के मन से कि दिस विल लेटर बी यूज एज अ परमानेंट मास सर्वेलेंस इंस्ट्रूमेंट. नो, इफ इट इज़ नॉट सो, मेक इट क्लियर टू द पब्लिक एज अदर कंट्रीज हैव डन, एंड एंश्योर दैट देयर इज सफिशिएंट एनोनिमाइजिंग ऑफ डेटा. एनोनिमाइजिंग एनोनिमस से आया होगा. एनोनिमस में दो वर्ड है, ए और नॉम. नॉम जो है वो नेम के लिए होता है, तो जिसमें कोई नाम नहीं होता है दैट इज़ एनोनिमस. ठीक है, एनोनिमाइजिंग का मतलब होता है किसी चीज़ को एनोनिमस बनाना. तो अगर आपके पास कोई फ़ोन नंबर है या फिर किसी का लोकेशन है, उसके साथ एक अटैच नेम है, गेट दैट नेम रिमूव्ड. जस्ट कीप कोड फॉर इट लाइक ABC और 1 2 3, और somebody living in Ranchi or Jharkhand and being tracked by the government can be coded as JR01 or 02 or whatever it is. So that is an anonymous data. Nobody can know that this is a particular person residing in this place with this address and all such details. Keep it anonymous. So all these things have been suggested by the editor, that although the intentions are good, but these concerns need to be addressed, and that the fears that it will become a mass surveillance instrument should be dealt with, and they should be explained that they are not going to be used in such a way or misused, and it should be ensured that all the data is anonymized and has limited access. ठीक है, don't distribute the data to every agency that can track and do surveillance over people. It has a duty to resort to methods that cause the least harm. It यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट के लिए यूज़ हो रहा है. The government has a duty to resort to methods that cause the least harm. So only use such methods, only use such measures that cause the least harm. If your intentions are good and you don't want to do mass surveillance of the population of India, there is no need to create a ruckus out of it and let people be concerned and all those things. Make it clear. Spell out all the provisions and all the guidelines that you have for that data to be collected by Aarogya Setu, and that will make it easy to work with. People will have confidence in the government's machinery, and then it will be used more efficiently. So all these things have been advised by the editor for the efficient use of this Aarogya Setu app. So this is what today's article was about. It talks about the right to privacy, what concerns underlie the current introduction of Aarogya Setu app and it being made mandatory to be used by every working personnel currently in India in the lockdown conditions and the lockdown phase, and what needs to be done to deal with these concerns. So this is what today's article is about. I'll put up some questions in the description box. I'll also leave some links to better sources for discussion and on the background research that this article needs. So thank you. Take good care of yourself and your family and elders, and stay well and stay safe.